Hey everyone! So today we're going to see if I have what it takes to still beat and play through the entirety of Life Force for the Nintendo. So I've got my original Nintendo all set up and got my copy of Life Force in, and just to make it interesting, I've got my NES Advantage hooked up. I have not used this controller in, I don't know, a long time. So hopefully it still works good. I just ran through it just real quick to see if it would work. Hey, Mute Dog is here. Spider Shan does whatever Spider Shan does. Yeah, thanks. I try. And so yeah, I have played through this game a lot as a kid. Usually my brother. So 2 players. I have beat it more recently than that, but it's been a number of years. I am going to use the Konami code because this game is tough, and I am not that great of a video game player. So Doug says, "How are you? You're looking great." Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. I'm pretty good. It's kind of a rainy day today, and very hot and humid as well. So we're kind of in between rain showers at the time. So I do have to have a fan on in here. If it gets to be too loud, just let me know. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. I've been mostly playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But took a little break for this. So, all right, enough introduction. Let's see if I can get this to do the Konami code too. Up, down, left, right, BA, start. Let's see if it worked. All right, 30 lives. All right. Whew. Controller feels a little stiff, but not too bad. We can handle it. Let's get some missiles right away. I'm going to die a lot, I'm just be honest here. Let's get double missile. And speed. Another speed. Yeah, the code actually does work. It gives you 30 lives just like in Contra. See, this game is really about memorizing patterns. And I used to have those oh shoot. I missed that. I used to have these patterns. Ah, crud. Well, I made it further than I expected for the first time playing in a while. I used to have these codes, or I mean the codes, sorry. The patterns of the enemies down pretty well. We played this a lot. This is kind of a... Oh, come on. This is kind of a pseudo sequel to Gradius, if you're familiar with that. There is a Gradius 2, though. But this takes place in the same world, or the same shared universe or whatever. Supposedly, if I remember correctly, this is even the same ship as in Gradius, but now this new like planet-size alien thing has swallowed your part of the galaxy up, and yeah, so you're having to go in and save your system, your planet. This is for the NES. I am playing it on original hardware. Did not notice rated. Yeah, it's I knew I was gonna have a hard time there. It's I actually played this game before I played Gradius. Just because this. Oh, come on. This is the one we had. So. Missiles are really nice to have. There's not as many weapon options, I don't think, as Gradius has. Or at least some of the later ones. I can't remember exactly what's available in the first ones. Looks super fun. Yeah. It is fun, especially if you know the patterns. You can watch speed runs of people that like can play this game without getting hit. And it's pretty impressive. It's not super, super long. It's, you know, if you know what you're doing and don't die a lot and have to continue and everything, you can do this in, like, you know, like a half hour or less. I gotta wait for the eye to appear. I messed it up. Okay, got through it. When I was little, I used to just have my brother just die over and over again and just stand in the front and fire away. Oh, come on. Ah! Come on. Sometimes you can use invincibility frames to get it. Died more than I wanted to there. But yeah, I used to make my brother just sit there in front, use up all his lives. Well, I dodged it. Okay. If you can watch somebody who really knows this game, watch them play, it is impressive. Oh, come on, I wanted to get these. Oh, come on. Not doing so well on this level. I think I only died a few times in the first one. And missiles are really nice to have. But I don't know if I can keep them very long. That's the problem. Oh, no! I thought I was going to pull through there. What? I don't know what just hit me there. Something I wasn't paying attention to, obviously did. I wanted to be on the other side, though, because I think that would give me a power-up. You normally start this game with, I want to say 3 lives. But, yeah. As you can see, I wouldn't have made it past the first level with 3 lives. You get 3 continues, too. And this actually was an arcade game, port of an arcade game that Konami came out with first. You mentioned Xenoblade Chronicles 3, how are you enjoying it? I am in love with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's probably going to be my game of the year. For sure. I'm about... closing in about 17 hours into Xenoblade Chronicles, and I am not even through chapter 3 yet. So I am just taking my time doing quests. I don't want to give anything away, but like there's a lot you can do. You can continue moving on with the story, which is what it wanted me to do, but then I started backtracking and found hero quests, which were really cool. So I've been doing those and unlocking some heroes. Alright. Ah. Oh, shoot. Come on. This joystick is not as limber as I remember it being. Crud. I don't know if that's just me misremembering or if it's just because it's old. You did the same thing in Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I should just call it Xenoblade 3 or something because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a mouthful. Yeah, and then if I help a colony out, like free them I'll just put it that way. I can't just leave them hanging, so then I end up doing like their, like whatever quest they need. This is a hard one too. If you could just use your invincibility frames. I'm using up a lot of lives. Yeah, I could do like a whole like talk on just Xenoblade right now. Shoot. I should have been able to get more of those. I need a little speed too, because I need to be able to move through here. What? How did I not hit that? Come on. I do not remember these patterns very well. So what are normal enemies? You're fighting just weird random things. Sometimes it feels like you're in a body of an alien. And this alien that you're fighting can eat galaxies, apparently, so I guess that makes sense. I know as a kid, we said this was like the heartburn. But I guess if you actually... come on. Read through the story that's in the manual, it says... Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling. I should not be having this much trouble getting these things. You're actually fighting... enemies. Apparently once he eats a galaxy, he takes control, basically like mind control of the yeah, he takes mind control of the creatures in the galaxy. So all right, well, let's try again here. This little... Okay, I really need to get better at being able to getting these. Like, getting them all. I know the next one comes down here. See if I can get them. And then up here. Nope, and I just lost what I had. Oh, I forgot. That's why I got hit on those. Some of them turn into fireballs after you hit them. It's almost better not to get them. Jeez. Man. My reaction time is not good. Ugh. Just when I think I'm gonna do good. Seems like Cuphead got its inspiration from... Yeah. These types of games, these various type of games are... I love them, but I'm not very good at them, especially now. I do not have the skill to dodge everything on screen anymore. I don't have the reaction time. When you get older, it's one of the things seems to go. Come on. Ugh. I get like in the worst patterns here. I'm not even... These should be easy gets. Come on. I am having fun enjoying it. I haven't played this game so long. It's just one of those games that I love coming back to every so many years. I don't think I could actually do Cuphead though. Cuphead kind of scares me. Yeah, I beat this game a lot as a kid. Usually 2-player with my brother. I would make him, like I said, I kind of make him use up his lives on the enemies. I'd be like, oh, just stand right in front of them and use your invincibility to just keep hitting them. And I would just work my best on dodging and trying to keep whatever power-ups I had. This one's a little easier to dodge. Cuphead is a fun game to watch somebody that knows what they're doing play. I don't mind that. I enjoy watching other people play it. But as playing it myself, not so much. Oh, I didn't mean to get Ripple. But, oh well, now we get to see some other weapons. Really need another missile. I'd love to get options, but I find the levels that are oriented this way to be a little easier than the ones that are going horizontal. So vertical is easier for me. Not that it's easy, but oh, jeez. Alright, well, we're gonna... I forgot that we kind of speed up here. Ugh. I forgot these pathways. This might be a fun game, like, if you really wanted to just practice over and over again. Until you remember all the... Come on. Remember all the patterns and stuff. How many different weapons do you get? There is the speed, which makes you go faster. There's missiles, which you can get double missiles. There is Ripple, which those things are hard when they pop. I'm trying to make it explode before it pops. There's Ripple, which is like a wider shot, and then there's Laser, which is the strongest weapon. And then there's options, which give you like a little pod that floats by your ship. You can get 2 of them. And those shoot whatever you're shooting. So it's really what you want to be able to get. Get a nice little set of weapons going. And then there's also... Oh, shoot. I knew better than that. I knew that was coming, too. There's also like a force field that you can get. But, yeah. I'd settle just to be able to keep some missiles here. Hey, I got a free life. I'm hoping to get through this level without having to continue. Starting to get the hang of the controls again. Oh, thank goodness for a little bit of slowdown. Alright, I got 4 lives here to try to beat this upcoming boss. If I don't die here before I get to him. Alright, so far so good. Who's the hardest? I honestly don't remember who the hardest boss is. I do know that this one's eyeballs will start coming out soon. He's weak in the mouth. I remember that. and he opens his mouth. Ah, shoot. I was doing pretty good there. Come on. I've seen people with enough firepower. I don't know if you can kill the eyes or not. I'm so afraid I'm going to run out of guys here. I've seen people with enough firepower to beat this guy before the eyes even appear. There we go. Hey! Woo! Got through it without having to continue. I'll have to continue on the next one, I'm sure, but... Ooh, got through that. Missiles are nice for clearing things up at the top and bottom of the screen. Yeah, there's no break between the levels. You got that right. But again, it's you know, it's a port of an arcade game. It's made to be difficult. Game over. Alright, that's alright. Hopefully I have enough continues to beat the game. Sure, I wanted to be able to get that too. Didn't mean to get Ripple. You really want to get missiles in this level. Shoot. Messed up again. Trying to remember which one of these breaks. Some of them will break and give you a power up. Dang it. Like that one. Ah. Come on. So this is where you really want the missiles, because then you're not having to dodge the stuff coming from the bottom and top. Come on. I wouldn't have to be flying down at the bottom to try to defeat them. Could just let my missiles do it, but I'm not good enough to hold on to my weapons. I mean, you lose your weapons if you die, so... Here's where you'd love to have options, too, because you're shooting a lot, and you can just not have to worry about getting hit by these things. Have you ever played with someone good? I mean, I don't know if I'd say good. My brother and I used to play this game co-op, and we got decent because we had memorized the patterns. So, but like somebody that was like super good at this game, no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Actually, here's where I might shoot. I was gonna say save up for a. Come on. Save up for a good weapon here, but you can kind of farm it a little bit in this level if you are good at not getting hit. Let's get some laser, and that was short-lived. Ugh. Man. I cannot dodge these things. Alright, here, I got an option. I'm gonna show what that's like. So it's just a little pod that... Shoot! Oh, if you're fast enough, you can actually catch it before it disappears. Your pod and keep it, but I didn't. This game is way easier co-op. For sure. Way easier co-op. So that was a little mini boss. Now we get to go into the Egyptian looking part of the level. Again, missiles is good here because the missiles will kind of go around the ground and get these things that are shooting at you. Come on. Ah, my guy is not fast. This is where speed comes in handy. Again, I didn't mean to get Ripple. Darn it. What arcade games do you play growing up? I grew up, a lot of Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man is one of my favorites. And Donkey Kong. Those are some of my favorite arcade games, sentimentally at least. And then as I got a little older and things started progressing in the arcades, like you know, the Ninja Turtles games. Man, my friend and I, we actually had a pizza place in town. We're a small town growing up. We'd ride our bikes to this small pizza place that we had, and they had for a while they had Ninja Turtles game, and then they had Simpsons arcade game. But I still, like, if I could only choose a game to play, like, give me Miss Pac-Man or something. I mean, that game is great. My wife and kids got me one of those little, they're the one-up machines, but they're not the big size ones. It's just a little tabletop one, but it feels so authentic and it plays so good. Okay, let's see if I can keep dodging these. I'm actually not doing... Oh, that's what I get for saying I'm not doing bad. Come on. Get away from this... Alright, just use my invincibility frames there. Commentary, yeah. I'm cursing my own commentary. God, these are going a lot faster than I remember. Oh, come on. I missed that power up. Okay, I need a little more speed. Slow down in the game is always fun. In these older games where there's so many sprites on the screen that you have to, like, you get the slow down, but you actually can help you to get where you want to go. Think for a second. Okay, need to... Whew. Oh, looks like I'm about to die and have to do a restart. Or, I mean, not a restart, but a continue. Hey, All In Podcast. Awesome. Great to see you. Doing well. Just taking a break from some Xenoblade 3 to play some Nintendo Life Force on original hardware with my NES Advantage controller, so it feels a little more arcadey. This was an arcade system, so yeah. All right, I'm about to die here anyway, and I'm going to start this level all over again, but we'll see how far I can get anyway. Never give up, right? Practice is practice. Taking a break from video editing. Yeah, you do so much. I was listening to you on the after show for Nintendo Pails, and you guys talking about the insane amount of hours you're putting into video editing and podcasting and everything else. I just, wow. Like I knew it was a lot, but when you hear you guys talk about it, meanwhile I'm just throwing this together in a few minutes, and I did start uploading these video on demands to YouTube. I should probably get out my YouTube info at some point too. So, how do you like the NES Advantage? I haven't played it in a lot of years. It's just been sitting there, so I'm glad it still works. But I was like, this was an arcade game originally. So, yeah. I actually loved it as a kid. It was one of my favorite controllers because I had the turbo button. Let's see if I can get it. So you could turbo A or B. And even the speed of the turbo. And there was also a slow. Maybe I should be using the slow, which is like pause, unpause, pause, unpause over and over again. I think that would get, I think that's how it works. Yeah, that would be, maybe to get through some of the harder parts, maybe it would work. Pretty raw conversation, and all of us were glad we had it. Yeah. You guys and, Andros and Micah over at Nintendo Pails, I mean, whew. It's, I know how crazy busy and tired it is, and I'm sure everybody's just kind of comes to expect it from you guys. But man, I just wanted to be like, geez, you guys should be able to take a break. Feel free, take a break. But I also know how much you love it, and you wouldn't do it if you didn't love it, which is good. So, yeah, I'll say this right now. If it wasn't for Nintendo Pails, Nintendo Dads originally, Nintendo Pails, and you guys all in, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So, you guys are kind of my heroes for content creation. So, I always had one, but I've never loved always loved the idea, love the way that it looks. Yeah, the NES Advantage controller. Yeah, it's one of those things too where I have no idea where it came from. I don't know if we got it at a garage sale or what, but over the years you just kind of lose track of where a lot of the games and controllers and that kind of stuff even came from, unless they're tied to a really like big memory, like opening it at Christmas or something like that. So, all right. Anyway, continue. Let's see. All right, back to having 30 lives. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. I am really not doing well. Thank you, Konami Code. Right? Okay, let's get some speed to try to move and dodge a little better. I'm not hitting anything, but at least I'm not getting hit. When we were kids, some games just manifested. Yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly. This game is one of those things. I don't remember getting this game. I don't have a box for this game anymore. So I have no idea where this game came from. But I know I had it. you know, when we, you know, actually when I was a kid. Like, it wasn't a newer game or anything like that. 'Cause my brother and I would play the crap out of this game. Dodge that. But I didn't get anything either. Let's see how this slow speed. Oh, man. Okay, that would be obnoxious, but slow speed on the NES Advantage? That's kind of cool. I thought it would be like pause, unpause, pause, unpause. Oh, it kind of does. I guess that is what it's doing. Pause, unpausing. It's kind of irritating, and I feel like it's kind of cheating. Ah! But, man, this game takes so much skill. When I see, like, when I watch, like, somebody online do, like, a no damage, no hit run, it's just, like, it's pretty incredible. This might be the last level of the game, if I'm remembering correctly. This is, like, the futuristic city. At the end of here, I feel like I have to beat the snake around the planet. The scope of this game doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know, it's an arcade game, so it's not like it's got a great story. When was the last time you played this? I don't know. It hasn't been that long. It's probably been about 5-6 years though since I probably played through this. When it came out on, maybe it was longer than that, because I think it was on Virtual Console for the Wii, and then I ported it over to the Wii U. But it's been longer than that since I played the actual NES copy that I own here. Love how the bullets can travel along the wall. Yeah, as long as you have the missiles, which is why the missiles is one of the most important items in this game to get. Whoa, the Easter Island statues. Again, it's like, where the heck? Like, some of these Konami shoot 'em ups were quite bizarre, and some of them that didn't come to the US, even non-Konami ones, were just so weird. So weird. That might be kind of a fun episode of Keep Nintendo Weird sometime. Just like the weird NES shoot 'em ups that some came out here, some did not. So if you're looking for more to do over at All N, right? All right. Let's see if I can not lose. Shoot, lost my missiles. You have to save enough lives, hopefully, because after you beat the boss, you have to escape. And, you have to escape, and there's lasers coming at you, and it's fast, and it always took me a few guys to get out. Come on. There, finally. Get out of here. Get out of here. Maybe I have to destroy him. I thought I could just wait him out. I've got to have you on there. Yeah, I would love to get on there and talk about any of the games so far that I've streamed. Maniac Mansion, and what else did I do? Princess Tomato. And yeah, this game, it's fun. I have an episode scheduled for later this month that I'll announce soon once it's finally set in stone. Awesome. Yes, Princess Tomato needs to happen. I tell you what, if I ever get the time and the know-how to do like a video essay, one on Princess Tomato would be a lot of fun. Just the more I dug into that game, the more I was like, wow, there's actually more to this than I thought. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do this, guys. Get out of my way! Okay, here we go. We're approaching the end. Just gotta be smart. I think this is the last main guy, yeah. So now we're actually, this is his heart, this alien creature's heart, I believe. And I have to destroy the heart and this little, like, snake thing that's on the cover of the game. If I don't kill both of them, I have to repeat the whole level. Maybe I have to do the snake first. I'm trying to remember here. Shoot, come on. He's not too hard to dodge. It's just getting enough shots in. Come on. Thought I dodged that better. All right, here we go. Okay. About to have to get out of here by dodging a bunch of lasers, so you have to take away his life force. Yeah. Did take away his life force, right? All right, here we go. It's really not that bad. I just hope I have enough lives because it gets fast, and there's no way to dodge them all unless you have played this game so much that you, like, do it in your sleep. All right. First ones aren't so bad. Wow. All right. Oh, I actually was doing better than I expected there. Oh, come on. Hey, did it. Woo, 10 lives to spare. And then it ends like every Metroid game where you blow up the planet and get away. So yeah, that is Life Force. The pseudo sort of sequel to Gradius. And so in fact before Gradius 3 came out, I'm trying to remember if Gradius 2 even released in the US. And so I'm pretty sure that it, if I'm remembering correctly, that a lot of people just kind of consider this to be the sequel. It's the same spaceship. In the manual, it talks about being the same spaceship. You're from the same system, and yeah, and everything. So music's actually really good too. I agree. I think a lot of NES music is kind of not really respected anymore. But man, considering what the composers had to work with to make this game, it's pretty impressive. So then the game loops back over because yeah, arcade ports. Crazy what they did with such limited technology. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There is a podcast. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's called The Soundtrack Show. I'm trying to remember if that's the right name or not. But anyway, the guy doesn't put out a whole lot anymore. He actually, I think, works for Lucasfilm. So I don't think he probably has a lot of time anymore. But he used to do it, and it used to be, it's mostly about the soundtracks of movies. Star Wars and that kind of stuff. But he did a series on Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers, and then he did one of Zelda. And he talked a little bit about Zelda on NES, but then really focused on the Ocarina of Time and the themes and stuff. But if you ever get a chance to listen, and they're all good. They're all good, but especially those video game ones if you're into video game music. Yeah, I think you'd really like it. It's just, it's really cool. Really cool. So, all right. Well, I just want to say thank you. Actually, I think this is like my most, currently my most viewed at once game so far. So, yeah. I'm probably going to get back to playing some Xenoblade 3 now. But I want to thank Mute Dog, All In Podcast. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Not sure what I'm going to do next time. But I'll kind of dig through my games and find out. Great to hang out with you for a bit. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Same here on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah. All right, let's go put some more hours in. Thanks, guys. Take care, everyone.